for those families out there in California. May God be with you. And right now is not the time for us to be yaying and naysaying on the who's responsible. Who's responsible? He's in custody. I'm so tired. I don't know what this nation has become, but I'm really sick of it. My opinion on it? No, I'm going to retract that statement. The proven fact on it, and I know a bunch of people are getting ready to get mad. I don't care, because it's the truth. You will not stop an evil person from committing crime. You will not stop a killer from killing somebody without being able to know preemptively what they are going to do, and be able to equally arm yourself at any and all times. So you ban guns. Okay. People get killed with knives. I mean, people eat with knives. Britain has gun laws. They still end up with shootings. Britain has gun laws. You know what happens even more so than shootings over there, though? Dumb, ignorant criminals running up and down the streets, stabbing each other. People are arrested every day in Britain for carrying kitchen knives because they have an intent for it. So let's stop all this. It's getting way out of hand. Quit fighting against one another. If somebody has a weakness towards guns, they're scared of them, whatever, don't shove it down their throat. Let them live in their little gun safe free zone. And in our front yards, those of us who choose to have our self-defense weapons, we'll put signs in our yards stating to whoever decides to be a criminal that we are not the wise choice, but the one over there with no guns would be a lot better thought for you. Just don't do it while I'm home, because even though they may be a crybaby, I still can't stand a thief or a criminal. So I'm liable to take you out just for the fact of the matter that you're trash. I don't need a judge to tell me, yeah, the guy who everybody's seen shoot these kids and who's admitted to shooting these kids, he's guilty. Yep, he's guilty. No. We know he's guilty. The officers that arrested that man, they should be guilty of not serving justice and doing their job. He killed innocent children. He should have been shot upon sight. Y'all want to know why this world's become the way it is? You want to know why it's gotten as bad as it is? Let's think for a minute. I'm talking way before my times, even. Way back in our times. We still had people who did these things, who acted out, who did random acts of evilness to others and upon other people. They existed. But the first time they did it, they got hung from a tree. So the next jerk who even remotely thought he could get away with it, at least thought about it before he did it, or tried to methodically plan it out. And he still wound up getting caught. And you know what? The floor dropped out underneath him, and the rope shrank around his neck. It's getting out of hand, people. You need to take a step back. You need to look at what's going on around us and what's going on within amongst us. And let's do something to correct it. I don't have nothing against nobody. I've been called a racist my entire life. Let me explain something to you. The slaves, they were owned by the Confederacy. The Confederate government. The Stars and Bars flag was not their flag. It was a flag similar to the American flag. Same stripes, but the pattern, the little square in the corner for that pattern, instead of the 50 stars, there were 13 stars in a circle. That was the flag that stood for your slavery. The battle flag was the battle of the warriors who fought against the Union, irregardless of whether it was for slavery or what. It was against the Union. And even once they started releasing slaves, at that time, those black men and women who had become members of the Southern area, black men stood beside those Confederate soldiers and flew the battle flag to fight against the Unionism. So, back to the subject at hand. I ain't got no racism toward anybody. We are all God's creatures. Every one of us. I have very good friends who I call my brothers, who are of color, who are a little flamboyant, I guess, to put it in a nice way and not be disrespectful. But we respect each other, and we all give each other a common respect amongst us. And we don't have these issues like so many of these others out here. We're a group of different people from different areas, different ways and different walks of life. And we all come to one agreement that this country is falling apart. If we can all get along the way we're doing, why can't the rest of America do it? That's what you need to put in your heads, and that's what you need to think about. Quit fighting with one another. Put these children's lives that were lost and their poor families. You want to throw a fit and cry? No. No, 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 no. Oh, you're not taking my guns. Oh, it was the AR-15. Another subject I'll get into later, another day. Anyway, it wasn't the gun. And the government's aware it wasn't the gun, it was the person behind it. Chill. Quit fighting with one another. Put these families and their hard times and their suffering into your prayers and pray for these people. I'm going to say God bless them. And God bless the souls of those poor innocent children who lost their lives. Let's all work together like me and all of my friends do. And let's make this country a better place to live in. That's all I got for now. I'll see y'all next time.